Hi, my name is André Martínez, and some of the theories that I can see applied to the case study of Roblox as far as I could perceive are first, customer lifetime. These are very interesting in this case as the users of Roblox become customers when they purchase a bundle of Roblox. And we can assume that they buy again once they spend the majority of their Robux, which was mentioned was in average of 25 months. Moreover, the customers place and purchases in a specific range of age from 9 to 24 years, but they don't play all the years in that range. Then customer lifetime can be a very interesting calculation to know how relevant and engaging the company is at the moment and how value they are getting from the customers in different regions of the world. Second, the size and share of wallet, something that I approach in the presentation as it will be very important to know how these balances are and use them to calculate the impact of different strategies. As mentioned, it is necessary to know the possible changes in the share of wallet for understanding if it is good to use a scarcity economy. The share of wallet destined for the company will increase or decrease with increasing prices. It will be very useful for understanding and measuring this type of customer purchasing power, which most of them depend on the income of their parents. So it's a limited amount, but it surely differs from country to country, and the customer value perception and the budget will change from each segment. Third, the unprofitable customer can be perceived in this case, as they mentioned that in some countries they have had problems as the revenues are lower than the costs, because the customers do not have the same disposable income as their more profitable markets. Then, if they do not spend enough money to cover the expenses that it costs to maintain their hours of game, the business model is not sustainable there because of this type of customers, at least with the current type of monetization. Fourth, the loyalty programs can be observed some way in the relationship with the developers, as they are the value of the game, at least some of them, those that create the more popular experiences, are rewarded with payouts for a great amount of traffic to their experiences. To maintain them for a long term, updating the value of their experiences, and in that way, the real customers are more incentivized to keep buying Robux or buying new content and new items. Fifth, in a new product, a new revenue stream, which is the price for brands to advertise on the platform, which is in fact a new type of product in the market. This is the immersive advertising. Then it is important to know the economy value creation for the brands in order to set a price that can maximize the value of the revenue of the company, as it will be a B2B product. It is easier to get to the calculation, the value creation potential. Also, there are current substitutes, which are the other marketing strategies that have the same level of engagement with which to compare, which is the competitive alternative, as well as calculate the level of conversion or benefit obtained from our product by the target company, and the possible negative differential values that can be applied as the cost of developing the experience. Sixth, unit prices of the Robux will not change, or at least it wasn't mentioned, after the scarcity economy. The changes in the prices of the items and its effects can be measured with a pricing analysis. It is important to assess the price sensitivity of the customer in order to know how it will behave. This can be done through an actual behavior in uncontrolled environments. It can be in some experiences, even simulations, or with a stated behavior in an uncontrolled environment for service to the users. As mentioned, this can be very helpful to know if this could be a good strategy in the unprofitable markets. If they will be incentivized to buy Robux because now they will be able to buy more stuff permanently or temporarily. Also, it was not directly mentioned, but Roblox as this type of games offer bundles of the internal currency with better prices when you buy a greater quantity of it. Also, they offer special bundles with more items additionally to the Robux for a special limited time. So even if this does not change the service, which is the game and the access to experiences, they're getting compliments for being more profitable customers. Moreover, the yield management can be perceived with the implementation of the change in prices of the manufacturing fees applied with the proposal of the scarcity economy during different times of the year, as higher values during the holiday seasons, as well as depending on the market conditions, so that they can control the offer of the items and a proportional revenue from the purchases. Finally, the contribution margin and the breakdown can be applied as it is necessary to know if the revenue will be greater with a higher volume or with higher prices, the scarcity economy, as well as assess how much the developers will be obtaining with the new price changes from a limited amount of items. Those are the theories that I was able to see that are applied in the case, and I hope my answers to the questions are of your liking. Regards.